Design Basics was founded in 1983 by home designer Dennis Brozak to serve custom home builders and buyers in the Omaha, Nebraska area. In 1986, the company started selling its plans nationally with the introduction of its first catalog containing 20 home plans. The following year, Design Basics began an annual tradition of participating in the International Builders Show. In 1988, Design Basics was recognized with the first of many residential design awards. A catalog of Victorian-inspired house plans, appropriately subtitled A Study in Elegance, debuted in 1989. Now with a library of nearly 200 home plans, in 1990, Design Basics introduced the Gold Seal catalogs, grouping the designs by type of home and presented in square footage order, making it easier to zero in on the most appropriate plans. In 1990, the company also branched out with a new self-publishing concept, magazines offering savvy marketing tips for builders along with innovative home design. Enthusiastic reception for Design Basics magazines ushered in a new growth era as builders throughout America embraced the company's publications. In 1992, Design Basics was recognized by Inc. magazine as one of the nation's 500 fastest-growing private companies. In 1993, Design Basics again placed as one of America's 500 fastest-growing companies, according to Inc. magazine. Later that same year, Dennis Brozak was named Entrepreneur of the Year by Inc. magazine and Ernst & Young. Also in 1983, Design Basics was honored to receive the U.S. Chamber of Commerce's Blue Chip Enterprise Award. In 1994, Design Basics received its first award from the National Association of Home Builders. Later that year, Design Basics brought the residential design talents of the design build team of Carmichael and Dame to national prominence. With a library of nearly 500 home plans, Design Basics tapped the power and speed of the personal computer, launching one of the industry's first house plan websites in 1995. That same year saw the introduction of an additional 80 new designs comprising the Heartland Home Plans collection. In 1996, Carmichael and Dame became the only company to ever both design and build the new American home for the International Builders Show. The next year saw another industry first, a catalog of 100 home plans in which every home was presented with beautiful photography. Linda Reimer became president of the company, and in 1997, Design Basics broke into the systems-built housing industry, designing panelized homes. 1998 was highlighted by the introduction of the Nostalgia Home Plans collection, the first plan book to make extensive use of artists' renderings of interior design amenities. This was followed up the next year with Volume 2 in the Nostalgia Design series, and also in 1999, Design Basics began designing homes to be built with insulated concrete forms. The company further expanded into systems-built housing when in 2000, Design Basics started designing log homes. 2001 saw Design Basics entree into a fourth building system, modular housing. That's also the year Design Basics created a single-site parade of homes with a unique twist. Each home was built using one or more advanced building systems. Near the end of 2001, a collaboration between Design Basics and Home Builders Network produced the first series of homes under the neighborhood-in-a-box approach, offering numerous elevation styles and pre-configured floor plan options for each design in the series. Seeing a future market swing to smaller, more affordable homes with style, the Hometown portfolio of house plans was introduced in the spring of 2002. That fall, Design Basics created a second Parade of Homes event, showcasing the marriage of high design with emerging technology, creating homes that were stronger, safer, more energy efficient, healthier, environmentally responsible, and tech-savvy, predicting the future of American housing, which, 11 years later, is now in vogue. Design Basics charted a new course in January 2003 when it began researching women's preferences in home design and amenities. A villa collection of narrower one-story homes debuted in the summer of 2003, and that fall the company launched Her Home magazine and website, sharing insights from the firm's research and showing how women were inspiring new design thought for increased livability and style. Design Basics started designing homes to be built with still another building system in 2004 using structurally insulated wall and roof panels. Forecasting a market shift towards value engineering and a new prioritization for space-oriented value, in 2005 Design Basics introduced one of the company's most popular plan collections. That same year, Design Basics became the industry's first designer to color-code floor plan artwork according to the 4 lenses women reported using when studying a home design's livability. As the popularity of Design Basics' new woman-centric home plans grew rapidly, at the end of 2006 the firm introduced Woman-Centric Matters, a program to help builders better understand women's preferences in home design, product selection, and customer satisfaction. A couple years later, the woman-centric approach was enhanced with the understanding that personality has great influence over home design and product preferences. In a deepening housing recession, Design Basics was sold in 2009 to two Texas businessmen, both of whom had been custom home builders. At the same time, Janie Murnane, the company's chief financial officer, was made president. 2010 was a tremendously difficult year for American housing. At a time when it was all doom and gloom, Design Basics was blessed with tremendous positive local and national media coverage. The press coverage was validating, but client success stories were more important. In Rhode Island, builder Hugh Fisher credited the woman-centric approach with a quadrupling of his business. Jack Pellis, building in an Arnold Palmer golf course neighborhood, experienced great reception to a series of custom-designed home plans from Design Basics. During that year, Design Basics introduced another first, plan books organized not by type of home or square footage, but by how the home lives, grouped according to the 4 livability at a glance lenses. In 2011, Design Basics brought another industry first to market, a cross between pre-drawn house plans and custom-drawn plans. Hybrid home plans went beyond mere plan modifications directed by the client to a consultative approach to creating the perfect home at a fraction of the cost for custom-drawn plans. In March, Her Home introduced Thought of the Day, a short, focused email sent 3 times weekly, addressing a single home design or product amenity based on feedback from Her Home's audience and the personal experiences of Her Home staff. And in November, woman-centric home builder Rooftite Construction was named Nova Scotia's Builder of the Year. Online home plan searches evolved in 2012 with the debut of Livability Search. Traditional online plan search filters are purely rational, such as size and number of bedrooms. Helpful because they can narrow down the number of homes to look at, but such search criteria do little to help identify the perfect home. Livability Search, found only on DesignBasics.com, is different. Searching plans by how the home lives is intuitive and emotional. Combining the 2 search methodologies provides a whole-brained approach and more quickly helps discover the most appropriate home design. 2012 also produced a bumper crop of client successes. Pennsylvania builder Bill Weaver enjoyed tremendous success with custom home plans produced by Design Basics. Tony Ramos, a woman-centric builder in Manteca, California, was recognized as Woman of the Year by the state of California. And in Fargo, North Dakota, woman-centric home builder Heritage Homes was the first home builder to be named Small Business of the Year by the United States Chamber of Commerce. Later in 2012, Design Basics united Her Home magazine and the Finally About Me personality appreciation concepts in a publishing industry first, simultaneously introducing one magazine in 4 distinct personality-specific editions. From home design to editorial to graphic presentation, each edition zeroes in on what's important to that specific persona. In January 2013, Vice President and Director of Internet Strategies Greg Dodge became President of Design Basics. A new series of home plans debuted, furthering the evolution of design thought, and the Her Home division teamed up with global skylight leader Velux to release a portfolio of home designs with the drama and real-world benefits of added natural light and ventilation made possible by skylights. Founded in the midst of the housing recession in 1983, remember those 16% mortgage interest rates? And reborn in 2009 in the middle of an even worse housing depression, Design Basics has not only survived, but grown stronger through the challenging economic times. As the housing industry recovers, we celebrate a 3-decade heritage of design leadership and innovation. We are thankful for the many wonderful clients we've had the pleasure of working with, some truly amazing industry partners, and a talented and dedicated staff that averages more than 18 years each with Design Basics. And we look forward to continuing to have a significant impact on American housing, one home at a time, fulfilling the original vision of our company founder, Dennis Brozak. Now, what can we design for you?